I'm Yaneli, also known as Miss Be Helpful, with another FinCap Friday brought to you by NGPF. Many experts have called the summer of 2024 stock split summer. But what causes stock splits and how do they even work? A great analogy that pretty simply explains what happens during a stock split would be exchanging money. For example, let's say you had a $20 bill and you wanted to exchange it for individual single dollar bills. Then you would hand over your $20 bill and receive in return 20 individual $1 bills. But even though you'd have more bills in your hand, the total value of the amount of money that you have would stay exactly the same. And that's what happens during a stock split. Each share of stock is broken down into smaller parts. One big player with a stock split right at the beginning of the summer of 2024 was Nvidia with a 10 for 1 stock split. And several months before that was a 50 for 1 stock split from Chipotle. Now, generally, a stock split is a sign that a company is in good health. In the case of Nvidia's 10 for 1 stock split, every investor who owned one share of Nvidia stock before 4 p.m. Eastern on June 6, 2024, would log into their account later on and see a total of 10 shares instead of just one. That means that each investor gets an additional 9 shares per one share that they own. And that means they don't change the total investment amount they have, but they get more shares. A stock split allows more investors to buy in, boosting overall trading volume and share movement. But a lot of experts are warning that there's a lot of hype over these stock splits, and new investors need to be really careful. Good investors don't just buy stock shares because the share price is cheap. They make a decision about whether the value of the company is worth purchasing share of stock in it. Does the company have enough cash flow to withstand tough economic times? What are the company's future plans? Will the company be able to increase their revenue in the future? Just because the share price of a company's stock is cheap does not mean that it's valuable.